When I was thinking of doing this show, there were a lot of things in my mind where I didn't really know what to do or how to classify it or what to call it. So then I kind of got this idea like, I told you so. And it's that defeated feeling, but also like a champion feeling. This is kind of like that boundary, that fine line of, triumph and defeat. It just depends on how you see it. So I told you so is kind of a phrase, like it depends on what you interpret it to be. And so then the show is also that way, where you'll see a great show if you want to see a great show. If you don't, then you come in, there's a whole bunch of lines on the wall. But either way, this is what I do and what I enjoy to do the most. Most of it is having people come, take a look at it, and see what they can see in the line and shape. Because that's all it is, right? It's not really anything that's specifically an image, it's just line and shape. Something with my pieces is that they're never really complete, so I can always add to it, and it will still have that same kind of flow and meaning. I struggled with that a lot, feeling like maybe they weren't done yet, but then kind of realizing that they don't need to be done yet was kind of nice too. Gives you a lot of freedom. I didn't know what to title these, and they're based on images of children. So I asked my son, I said, I need a title for this, he's 5. What rhymes with green? Zine. What rhymes with champagne? Lampagne. So that's kind of how I got the titles for that. It came from an actual kid, and so that's Glitter Kids. And each of them tells a kind of a little story with the drawings. This one here, it has the word snip, and this is based on a little girl who cut the hair of another girl. So these images, a lot of them are just things that kind of stick with me, that have just always been in the back of my mind. This triptych is kind of about secrets. The title of it is More Than You, and it's said in a way that's kind of a whisper, like, and that's all you hear, is that little bit. And so here I've got 2 young girls, which I like to do portraiture of children, so that's something that speaks to me that I always have in my work. So I have the 2 girls there. These donkeys symbolize stubbornness when making a decision, and then this little boy doesn't want to hear any of it. So they're talking, not listening. This one is titled Doves Ate My Throw Up, which is really a true story. I definitely thought it was something symbolic, since the dove really has that symbolic weight to it. And then for them to eat my throw up, I thought was just so odd. This one is called Busy Work, and so I had this picture of this bird, which I kind of have a fascination with birds as well as children, kind of a symbol of freedom in both, I think. But this one, I have the hands, and they're getting ready to do something busy, keeping the hands busy, doing some work, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. I wanted to leave this piece as it is because it is so soft and very gentle, and I think that's something very indicative of my work, is that it is very, very soft and gentle. This piece is entitled The Way the World Will End, and this was a dream that I had. I had a dream that the world was ending and all these different animals were on the freeway, and they came into the middle of the freeway and they were all running this way. And of course, in my dreams, everything is a disaster, so I'm going the opposite way of where everybody's coming away from. And I see all these animals land underwater, and they're all just running away. And then I found out, because I got a phone call, that it was the end of the world. So I decided to make a piece about that. My favorite part is the bunny getting eaten by the T-Rex. This, again, is the collection of things that respond to the heaviness of decision making. It just felt like it rains down on you, you know, and it's there. But I think this piece is just kind of an anchor for the entire show. It's really kind of light, going through here, and you come back around, and then there's a very big weight in the center, which acts as its anchor, so it's grounded. That's the only reason for that piece. An egg for every I told you so. I'm Toshie McSwain, and I want you to come see my show at the Winchester Cultural Center Gallery. It's entitled I Told You So, and it runs from June 25th to August 6th, 2010.